All right, I am live. Hey, money planners. Welcome to Money Plan Mondays with Malika. I am Malika Daniels. I am an AFC certified money coach and the founder of Women Who Money Plan. And as a money coach, I empower women to take control over their financial story. I do this through one-on-one coaching in my and also in my Facebook group, Women Who Money Plan. So those are the two platforms that I typically use to work with my clients. I go live each Monday to talk about a financial topic and really just try to bring information to the clientele that I serve. So today's topic, I want to compare and discuss the similarities between your money journey and your health/fitness journey. I talk to a lot of people about money pretty much all day long. And one of the things that I bring up is just there's a lot of similarities between your health journey and your money journey. One thing is a lot of people I talk to will say, I know the things I'm supposed to do with my money, right? But knowledge and application are two separate things. So you might know that you should spend less than what you make. You might know that you should avoid racking up credit card debt. You might know that you should probably put some money in savings, but knowing and then actually doing those things are separate, right? Same thing when it comes to health. We know that we need to exercise regularly and eat more vegetables and less processed food and not keep door dashing all the time for all the wonderfully fried fast food that they can send to our door. We know those things, but then actually living that way and doing those things is a whole other beast, right? So I just always typically equate my health journey to my money journey. For me personally, I tend to struggle more with my health journey. I'm someone where the money piece aspect of it is a little bit more simple to me. I'm not as tempted to spend money as I am tempted to eat the bad foods. Like those call my name every day, multiple times a day. The bad foods are calling my name. But when it comes to spending, I like holding on to my money. So I'm not tempted to give my money away if I don't have to. I'm doing my best all the time to hold on to the money that I have. But when it comes to the health journey, I am bombarded constantly with temptation. And in general, I know that in life, we're bombarded constantly with temptation to spend money by the ads that we see, the emails that we get, every sign out there. Everyone out there is literally trying to get our money from us. So it's just like this constant battle of us against the world, right? We're trying to hold on to our money the best we can. We're trying to eat the healthy foods the best we can and just get by in life. And so today's topic is not going to be super long, but I just wanted to talk a little bit about some tips that are truly for money, but they can really be utilized in other aspects of life, including your health journey. And when it comes to not even just finances, it comes to health, all that stuff, we typically start off like the day, the week, or the month with like all the best intentions. Like, this is the day I'm going to eat right. I'm starting fresh today. It's Monday. I'm starting fresh with eating right. Or this is the day I'm going to get right with my finances and not spend on Amazon like I have been. But what happens is life starts throwing things at us and we get thrown off. And a lot of it is kind of like, what do you do when you get thrown off too? It's like, do you take that hurdle and say, never mind, I give up completely on this journey? Or do you take that hurdle, accept it, and get back on track and start again the next day? So that's a big part of it. But okay, I digress. So I'm going to jump into the 6 tips that I wrote out that can help you with your money journey, also help you with your health journey, because again, a lot of them are correlated. So the first one is creating a plan specific to you. So when we're talking about money, you want to have a clear plan based on your financial situation. It's not based on what you heard somebody else did. If somebody else is saving $500 a week or $500 a month or whatever that is great for them, but that might not be feasible for your situation. That is okay. So base a plan off of what you have going on with your money. So understand how much money you have available to you, create your plan for your goals based on that. Same thing when it comes to, your health journey. Just because somebody else, cut their calories down to 1,000 calories a week or a day or whatever, that does not mean that's the same plan for you. So base it off of your situation. So that's number 1, is create a plan specific for you. Two is automate. So when it comes to your money, as much as you possibly can, try to automate. If you have money that you want to put into savings, make sure that you're having maybe from your direct deposit, part of it going into your checking account and a part of it automatically going to your savings account. That way you're not seeing it first and being tempted to do something with it. That way it's not waiting until you've already spent a bunch of money and seeing what's left and then putting that money towards your goal. Put the money towards your goal right away, automate as much as possible. I don't know. I'm not a health person, so I don't know the specifics on how to do this for health, but my thought was maybe even just like having an alarm, like some type of reminder. I don't know if that's considered automation for health. So if you're a health fitness guru, you might help with that part. But automation is key when it comes to hitting your financial goals. Another thing, number 3, is changing your habits. If you have the financial habit of scrolling through Amazon every day and looking to see what does Amazon have today that I should add to my cart, you might want to change that habit. You might want to delete that app for a little bit. If you had the habit of going to Target and just walking around without a clear purpose of like what you went there for, but I'm going to go walk around and kind of see what they have, you might want to change that habit. So understanding your current habits with your finances and changing those habits is going to be key, because we can't keep doing the same things we've been doing and expect different results, right? That's the definition of insanity. So you're going to have to change the habits. Obviously, the same thing when it comes to your health. We have to change our habits. So if we're in the habit of watching TV every day like I do, or scrolling on your phone a lot every day like I do, you might want to change that habit into getting some workouts in on a regular basis, standing up and walking around during commercials, doing push-ups during commercials, whatever that might look like, right? So for your health journey, changing that habit as well. The other thing that goes with changing habits that is so important, and people really overlook this piece, is changing your mindset. The mindset that you have around your money, your health, whatever, makes such a huge difference on whether you're going to achieve your goals or not. If you look at it like, I've always been bad with money, I'm never going to get good with my money, it's always going to be this way, then you're probably not going to achieve your goals. But if you start working on that mindset and developing a different way to think about money and to be when it comes to money, of like, you know what, I've struggled in the past, but I'm really working on taking accountability for how I'm managing my money and I'm making changes, that's going to get you a lot further than the woe is me, life always sucks when it comes to money. You're not going to get as far. Same thing when it comes to mindset. I mean, a lot of this message today is me trying to convince myself to get back on my health track journey. But even just thinking about the idea of working out, in my mind, I typically think of working out as like a chore. It's a headache. I'm always trying to think of an excuse on why not to go to the gym. But I feel like even shifting that mindset, if I could get myself to think about it more as a privilege that I am able to go do this for myself, to help better my health, I think that's going to help me to get there more than if I continue to be like, this is a chore, I hate this chore, and I don't want to go. So changing your mindset is really important in these journeys as well. Number 5 is going to be accountability partner or a coach, right? I'm a money coach, so I'm a strong believer in having someone to help support you, guide you, keep you accountable to what you say you're going to do. When you are doing this journey on your own, you're kind of in, you're alone and you're in silence, I guess I would say, or there's no one else to call you out when you're messing up, right? If you're messing up, only you know it. No one else really knows. It's kind of a big secret. No one knows what you're trying to do. But if you are vocal about your goals and you have someone that's knows what you say you're going to do, they can be there like, hey, did you go to the gym? Hey, did you move that money to savings? Okay, you didn't. Well, let's try to go now. Let's get that money moved over now. Somebody that can support you and guide you along the way and help keep you accountable. The reality is we're more likely to achieve our goals if we have somebody that's kind of watching over our shoulder, and not in a negative, punitive, like mean way, but truly in a helpful, supportive way. So share your goals and have an accountability or partner or a coach, someone that is going to help support you on your journey. Because a lot of times what we instead have in our lives are those people that are going to be like, hey, don't save that money. Let's go shopping. Let's go out to eat. Let's go on that trip. Those people are usually going to be around no matter what, right? So because that's not that they mean any harm, but they're just there. It's the same type of people when you're on your health journey. It's like, hey, let's go out to eat at this restaurant. Let's go get fast food. Let's do those things instead of going to the gym. Those people are always going to be around, and whatever we can do to help offset that, right? So if we have accountability partner, a coach that can help us bring that energy of moving forward is going to be great. Then the number 6 thing that I have, my last tip for today, is celebrate the small wins. This is something that I'm not that great at when it comes to my health journey, because I get caught up in what I didn't do a lot of the times instead of like being proud of myself for when I do make the right decisions. So when it comes to finances, a lot of times people think, oh, I can't celebrate until I have my entire emergency fund, until I had the full 3 to 6 months saved up. Like, no, celebrate when you make that first deposit into your savings account. Celebrate when you open that savings account. Celebrate when you set up automatic payments going into it, or when you hit $100 or $200, whatever that is. Celebrate along the way, because that's going to keep that momentum going. If you feel like you can't be excited and happy about it until you've reached the very end, that could be a year or 2 years from now until you reach that goal. What's going to keep you motivated? So celebrate your wins along the way. I'm going to start trying to do that same thing when it comes to me and my health journey, which I swear I'm getting back on after this post and after today. I've really been having some reflective thoughts about it. So that's why I decided to talk about this today. It literally was not in my plan. It just came to me this morning that I wanted to discuss this topic. So money and health, very, very closely related, but there are things you can do to get ahead. And if you struggled with one or both of these, it does not have to be that way forever. There is support out there. There are nutritionists and health coaches out there that can support you. And then obviously there's also money coaches out there that can support you on your money journey. So if you feel like now is the time for you to really change your financial story and you want some support with your finances, definitely schedule a free consultation. I'm always here to help learn a little bit more about whatever's going on with you and see how I can best support you on your journey. I also have a Facebook group. So if you're not a member of the Women Who Money Plan Facebook group yet, make sure to join that as well. It's another place that you'll get support, guidance, tips, tricks, and all that kind of stuff, and just have a sense of community when it comes to your finance journey. So I hope this conversation was helpful. If you have been struggling with either money or health, I'd love to hear more about it. Drop an M in the chat if you've struggled with your money. Drop an H in the chat if you've struggled at all with your health journey, or an MH if it's both, because for a lot of us, it is both. And that is okay, because we have people out there who are going to help support us through this journey. So thank you again for tuning in. This has been Money Plan Mondays with Malika, and I will see you next week. Take care.